Welcome to Two Balls and a Mic, episode totally 90. We are here on a Tuesday, the day before the biggest game in San Diego Loyal history, perhaps, trying to clinch second place and a home playoff here at home at Guerrero Stadium if they beat Orange County after time with New Mexico over the weekend. Blake Bodley is a goner. He is no longer San Diego Loyal. Yes, Chiva just found out.
Wow, what?
Then we're going to talk about Champions League, Manchester United versus Atalanta, all the action of tomorrow's games, today's game. Manchester City goes through, great game, Atletico Madrid and Liverpool. Then we're going to talk Premier League, Manchester United lose to Leicester. Ole in, let's keep him in. And then Chelsea just refuses to lose, still in great form. Mendy, great goalkeeper. We're going to go ahead and talk about NFL and our pick'ems. Week 6, who wins the extra push-up in public? Nobody's used it. Not all the way. Still haven't done the intro. Nobody's used any of the push-ups.
I'm waiting for you to use yours.
You almost use. I was threatened by a certain somebody at the Loyal game last Sunday.
He let me know. He said, I felt like just the threat of him knowing was more punishment than the actual push-up.
Yeah, so that's not good because, again, like, you have 3 push-ups for NFL pick'ems. Is it not?
No. All right, we're
cool.
good.
There's 3 push-ups for the pick'ems. I have 1 that we can use at any point and cash in like a Money in the Bank briefcase. If we call upon the other 2 to do a push-up, you have to drop everything and do said push-up. But all right, let's go ahead and get started with San Diego Loyal. Over the weekend, we were both at the game.
Yeah, I went as a fan. I took some buddies of mine.
Some buddies, plural. That's awesome.
Yeah, I took my boys, Angel and Isaac. Shout out to you guys. For the first San Diego Loyal match ever. I wanted to give them a good view of the game, and enjoy it. They're not big in the whole, like, supporters group section and all that, especially for a team that they've never really watched.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So we had great seats, and, it was a fun game. San Diego Loyal did what San Diego Loyal does, which is not close games.
They faced a tough opponent that played them pretty well the entire game. But first and foremost, let's talk about what the lineup looked like because it was a little different. There's some players coming back. But before the game even started, they clinched playoffs. So congratulations for that, right?
Yes.
Like it's first real lengthy season in the history.
It's a big accomplishment for the team, man. It's a goal they had, right? Hopefully they clinch that home playoff game, which is what we all want. But they're already in the step in the right direction, right? They're in playoffs. They have a chance at maybe getting more. Yeah. So they're heading the right way.
So in talking with Landon, some of the players, and some of the front office staff at different points, you can check that interview that I actually did at the Loyal shop with Guido Zizzo.
Football is life.
I'll throw it up on here maybe a little bit after we talk about this game. But
football is life.
It was a big accomplishment and a goal for them to be able to make it to playoffs. And they say, like, if you let's take a step back, it's still a second-year team making playoffs. Like, who knows what would have happened last year? It would have been a first-year team in a inaugural season making playoffs. That would have been great, but where ended up happened. Now this season feels like the season 1.0, 0.2.
Yeah, exactly. It's the full season with fans, and it's everything that we hoped for that was going to happen last year, right? I think the team has more depth. I think this team is way better than the team last year. But yeah, let's go over this lineup because it was a similar lineup that we've had for the last couple games.
Absolutely. As the computer is slow to wake up.
Come on, computer.
Anyway, we can pretty much tell you because I have the paper somewhere.
We had Austin Guerrero on goal.
Hey, so whenever you go, do you check in with the little at the booth?
Yeah,
with the boys
to get the paper.
Okay. No, just making sure.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. That's what we should ask Inter to do. That same style of paper, and then just put X's if they're starting. Anyway, that'll be for later. Well, let's go ahead and start with goalkeeper Austin Guerrero, who had one of his best games today.
No. Had his best game. I consider
this San Diego Loyal career.
I consider this probably his best game. Even though it wasn't a clean sheet, he made some amazing top level saves in this game.
We're actually going to look at it right now.
Yeah, it was insane.
So, he did his absolute best, man. Like, and after the game, during the post game conference, I asked him, like, hey, like, how do you feel after having such a great performance? Like, and he just said heartbroken, and he looked heartbroken. Like,
Yeah.
I kind of wish I didn't ask.
Man.
But
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna break
you have
down
to.
that fucking goal on that defense and how they fucked up.
Yeah,
Oh my god, they did my boy Austin dirty on that one. And Neta, I can't drop that
It's all
F
good.
bomb.
It's all good.
Man, come on.
Austin Guerrero, Callum Montgomery in the back, Josh Yarrow, Stoneman wearing the captain's armband, with Elijah Martin wearing the captain's armband because for the second game in a row, Charlie Adams starts on the bench. He did get some minutes in the second half, but maybe rotating players because you have a midweek game. Same thing with like Augustine. You have him in the bench starting.
I think Landon knows that the OC game is more important than this one. You want to
Yeah.
save Charlie Adams. He's a crucial part of that midfield.
Mm-hmm.
You have Oliver Laras back on the bench. So
Mhm.
you're still obviously not 100% fit, so you don't start him. So you keep Elijah on the right, call him on the left, and it's been working out so far. So it's reliable. It's something that Landon can trust. So that's why he goes with this.
So you have also Miguel Ibarra, Colin Martin and Guido in the midfield. So Guido, again, in that preferred position of his, having a great old time. Defensively, the game started. Estaba entrando bien duro. Le entraron duro. They were sliding on him. He was sliding. He was being physical. So this performance earned him actually the team of the week this week, which
I was a little surprised.
I was a little surprised too. And if no hate on Guido whatsoever, congratulations to him. He deserves it.
El tap-in way.
But this is with a tap in. This is with that
Post.
that post in the first half. It was point blank range. But in any case, by the way, all this footage of the vlog is going to be put together with the Wednesday one. So I have video footage. It was right behind that effort where Guido hit the ball. It was a good save, went off the post. But in any case,
He got team of the week again.
I think that if he earned team of the week for his effort, Austin Guerrero should have earned team of the week.
He wasn't, huh?
He wasn't. He was man of the match, but
BS.
he recognized by the league for his efforts in the
That's
whole
some
game.
BS.
If you take,
He had like 6 saves in that game.
it was
6, 7
insane what he did. And I think I asked him like you had a hand in having this game not be 4-1, and having this game not be like 2-1, like directly. Like there was a couple that were kind of dicey. Let's go over this real quick. Ibarra again, back in the lineup.
I was glad to see Martinez back in the lineup. That injury wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
So he started, he
so
scored,
that's
and
good.
he had a pretty decent game.
Toomey Moshabani, a little quieter game for him. Corey Herzog, who was very much in his typical Corey Herzog up front, striker mode.
He doesn't shine there, man.
He
We've
started
been saying that.
He started being more creative, giving the ball to his teammates, giving some assists here and there, assisting Guido in the one that he almost scored in the second half. So, it is what it is. Maybe again, Augustine Williams was like secret weapon he didn't want to have to use until later in the week. But interesting too now, and I'll just mention it right now before we go into watch the highlights. They just lost Blake Bodley. Blake Bodley was here for a couple weeks.
Yeah,
month.
and he was a good player to have on the wing side.
Mhm.
He's fast, very pacey, and knows what to do with the ball. So
Yeah.
I am a little upset that he got called back already. I mean, Portland Timbers probably had some injuries or something, and they had to get someone back. It sucks, but that's what happens when you're in the USL, right?
Yeah, no, we're definitely gonna have to turn this table around.
Oh yeah, for sure.
100%.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we're gonna have a new setup layout.
but with Blake Bodley now leaving that vacancy, you do get Jack Blake, who is on the bench back, number 7. San Diego Loyal's best player in the first half, getting injured, but coming back, getting some minutes at the end. So now you lose Blake Bodley, but you can now be a little bit more versatile, bringing Jack Blake back in, who didn't necessarily have the best game.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get to that. But looking at the Mr. Clean.
But this ref sucked.
Sí, vato. Like he was on one. Like, he just wanted everybody to know that he was there, all, screaming at the players.
Like he needs to shave those eyebrows and just be bald. Like, bro.
But yeah, so 3 p.m. start time, and something I was bringing up like on the vlog and even before is like they've played it in the daytime a couple times, and a couple times during the daytime they've faced they try to score towards the locals and in the first half. Each of those times, it's not a good result. Happened at a 3 p.m. game during Sacramento, last second tie. I think the last game where Douglas was with Monarchs and scored on Loyal. I think that was a day game, maybe.
It was like in the first minute, but yeah, I think it was. I believe so.
Even then, like, again, like I just kind of think about these things. But it was interesting to see that again they're scoring on that side for the first half, facing the 109s and the Chavos.
Man, that would have been a nice goal, man.
It really would have been. And this is minute 10. There was a couple times where Loyal was pressing.
New Mexico had nothing, bro.
Yeah, no,
like they should have won this game.
100%. 100%. Granted, sometimes, soccer plays happen in soccer sometimes, and this is one of them. One of the stops.
Like this. With this arm like
so this. That has to do a lot with positioning, knowledge of who is there, who's behind you, who's behind the last defender, knowing that it's a long cross. Should you come out? Not really, because you're not going to have time to be able to grab it with both hands. You're not sure if you can, bring it back down. So you just stay in your position and just wait, close the window on your left side because that's your post. It was a really good header because that's kind of what your ideal is in that situation as an attacker. You get this ball all the way through. It's immediate. He heads it really well to the ground, and those are very difficult to stop, and it bounces right in front of him and able to save it all the way to the side, as you're taught, all the way to the side, never to the middle. So that was the first of many Alston Guerrero saves, but these highlights don't really give credit to the effort the effort that the team overall did, because San Diego Loyal was dominant in the first half. Like they had a couple of chances, New Mexico, in the first half, but Loyal was there. They were pressing. They were more dangerous. They were, they were getting fouled on. I believe there was like 3 yellow cards in the first half for New Mexico.
Yeah. Ibarra, he's literally a player that you can tell he plays his heart out every single time.
And that's the thing. People underestimate him.
Oh,
I
can underestimate
I can
him.
tell. Like, it's so weird.
Sometimes he pisses me off.
100%.
Because I'm like, bro, like, okay, dude, you're not 24, 23 anymore to be running.
But sometimes
this
he makes
motherfucker
those
does not
runs.
stop running.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for my language, but this motherflower does not stop running, dude.
You really suck at masking words. Motherflower.
Motherflower.
That's wild.
He's an engine, dude. He does not stop. Like, up and down, minute 94. Like, oh my God, this guy, he is underrated.
Yeah, no, the way he recuperates the ball, if he loses it, even if it's a bad pass, he's always there, just being annoying to the defenders and, just being overall a well-rounded player in every sense. So lucky to have Ibarra here, honestly, because he's been so versatile. Thanks to his versatility, Loyal have had success by putting a couple players in different places. And he's going to be important for that same role now with Blake Bodley out. And this is the one, man.
Oh, my gosh.
So
I would not put him in Team of the Week just because of that, man.
Just because of that. So right now you have right there Herzog, where usually Augie Williams is going to go straight on and make a goal, get a corner or something. Like, that's not his style of play. He's not his best style of play. He's attacking the goal right now for Corey. But he moves all the way to the right, takes his defenders. The defense thinks he's going to shoot. He knows that the best chance is probably not going to be his foot for a goal. So he instinctually knows that he has Guido and then Ibarra all the way back. So you got 2 options. He makes the right call, the intelligent choice, the unselfish choice. Looks to his left, which is which is Herzog's best quality as of late, just being unselfish and being aware. Passes it to the middle. Guido with his right, all the time in the world. Goalkeeper's already done. You can shoot it to the left. You have more space over there. You shoot it right down the middle, and the defender is on the line. Not only does it go off the line, it goes off the crossbar.
It was a terrible finish. Like, as a top player in your team, you have to score these plays.
Yeah.
And that's what I was telling my friends. I mean, Guido is our quote-unquote best player.
Uh-huh.
And he told me, wow, yeah, I mean, you can't really tell them apart that much. They're all kind of at the same level. That's the thing. And he told me, you guys need a star. Like, you guys need that player that's like, oh, man, like, this guy's clutch. And I did let him know, you got to remember, it's USL. Like, those type of players usually are going to be in the MLS. And even if we do get one of those, we'll probably get picked up. Like, we had Rubin. And you could tell Rubin was the best player for a bit. And he's not with us anymore.
This is definitely a preview of what you're going to see later on in the season, because you're having these teams from different conferences. You saw New Mexico early in the preseason. You lost to them, but it's two completely different teams.
Man, this New Mexico is a team that's borderline, barely not even making playoffs. They're in 5th place.
This was a playoff game for them, so they had to play hard. Shout out to the New Mexico supporters. Like, straight up, Chavos, everybody. Chavos. I have footage of it. I stopped, like, watching the game. I walked over and I told, like, 109 right now, because I usually stand to the right. If you're watching the game here, 109 to the right on the floor.
Yeah.
The acoustics of USC, and we've talked about it, go straight down. So it's hard to hear anything on this side if you're over here, anything on that side if you're over, like, yeah.
But where I was sitting,
I heard everything. Because I have the wall of sound of 109, like, here. Here.
Yeah.
We're still streaming, right? Nothing?
Yeah, no, we're on.
It's fine. But anyway, I can hear the New Mexico supporters over 109. I went up to them like, hey, guys, I told a couple of them, I can hear them over you. Like, not necessarily like talking smack, but come on, like, let's go.
And I give props to the locals and the Chavos for this. They don't stop chanting.
That was a difference.
They don't stop
New Mexico
chanting.
got tired.
And I've noticed that from every other supporters group when they go, they'll stop chanting like for a bit. They take breaks.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Like Massacre did not take breaks.
Yeah.
They showed up late.
Yeah.
But they did not take breaks.
100%.
And I give props to the locals and the Chavos for that. You guys do not take breaks, and that's freaking awesome.
I wish we could have seen it, because on the memory card for the 109 cam, it was completely empty. So
who did you leave in charge? Who did you leave in charge of recording?
the person that you gave the push-up to.
Man.
Just saying.
Oh, we got to find someone new now.
So this ball goes off the crossbar, doesn't go in. Still 0-0 at this point. 3 minutes later, you have a foul outside of the box. Literally, I mean, you're on the, thank you for...
On the 22nd yard line.
22nd yard line. So that's a 25-yard, attempt. 23-yard attempt, because the line is a little... No, it's 20-yard attempt.
30 yards.
30-yard attempt, sorry.
Yeah, because the end zone. Yeah, no, that's a 30-yard attempt.
Austin right smack in the middle. Good positioning. Go either to his right or his left. You can see he's waiting for the overhead cross, so all his options are there. Good shot.
Nah, bro, he flew.
Austin goes flying.
He flew, dude.
Flying. Like, that's one of that's para la foto. Like, that's for the picture. Like,
oh man, but it was still a great save. Like,
no, yeah, 100%. Like I'm saying, like, that one is just like I hope somebody behind. I know some good photographers out there probably got that, because I was on the other side at that point.
I hope so, man, because that was such a great save.
It was really good save, just like the cherry on top. At this point, look, if that ball goes in, that momentum's on the other side. You're going one down. At this point, it's 0-0, and New Mexico, as we found out, still had energy to the last second. So it could have been very bad. But again, at this point, Austin Guerrero, that counts as a goal. Like, that's a goal in my eyes. Like, as a goalkeeper. 7 minutes later, I see Guido walking back.
He got the assist?
Maybe. Yeah, it's an assist, but even then, it's like,
Neta?
Why not Douglas Williams? Like, Doogie played good. He played pretty good.
He played okay.
He played all right.
He played
And he
okay.
scored.
He was on my list of getting subbed out in the second half, for sure.
It'd be interesting. Like,
Did
everybody else not have a good enough midfielders? Again, no slight on anybody. Just like
not. I guess not. Man.
I would have wanted to see Austin Guerrero on that team of the week if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, I mean, he gets that clean sheet. He's there for sure.
Yeah,
but,
exactly. And it's not on him.
It wasn't.
It wasn't on him.
And then we'll break that play down real quick. Cause, oh, my God.
So corner goes up. Douglas Martinez, La Pena just kind of scrapes it on his way, turns his neck perfectly. I have the footage of that because I was right behind that chosen sign a little bit to the right. Landon's happy about it. Everybody's happy about it. 109 is happy about it. And yes, Jack Cronin. They were on the door, knocking on the door all afternoon, and it was just a matter of time. Even in the first half, it should have been just a matter of time before they scored in the first half. It didn't happen, but these are the things that you can't let happen in a sense. And as again, you gave life. You gave life to New Mexico. You didn't have to let them have this much space. You kind of parked the bus in a sense. It would have been nice had you been a little bit more offensive.
Look here. Look. Oh, my God. Look at those three players pushing up when there's a guy on the right side. You can't see him on the screen, but there's a guy on that right side, man.
Yeah, the iPad would have been nice today.
It's fine.
No, it's fine. But yes.
Play it. Through ball. Nobody's covering that guy. And that's on Bodily, because Bodily's playing left back, and the thing is, he's not an actual left back. That's the thing. But look at those. Who are they marking? Who are those three guys marking right there?
Absolutely nobody. They all kind of step up, but eventually Ibarra's the one that goes all the way up.
And it's Jack Blake. I'm sorry, but Jack Blake probably should have not played this game. Okay, you put him in a game where you're up more.
You don't have a lot of choices though. Like you have, if you want to prepare for the playoffs,
that's
you have to start him now because then you have next game. You can't put him in the next game because that's the most important game of the season. After you have the Roots game, you're probably going to play him there, but it's only one game.
Roots in Sacramento. You got Roots in Sacramento still.
I guess.
I mean, 1 or 2 games should be enough to kind of catch you up a little bit. But I mean. I've never been a sub of 3 subs at once, and I get it. You can only stop the game 3 times to make substitutions, but I've never been a fan of 3 subs at once.
It's crazy that you're allowed to do that. I get it, player safety, like I've always said. Sure, I get that part, but you're just completely changing the game for managers. You used to have limit of 3. I get if you want to add maybe a 4th for a concussion or some health stuff. Yeah. Okay, but 5.
Where I was okay with it was 5? In the extra times. Where you get an extra one, just
sure.
to avoid those injuries.
Okay, sure, I'll give you that. But if you don't in regulation time, no
it's 3.
Cross goes in.
Who missed that mark? Who missed that mark though?
I mean, everybody missed the mark. There's 3 around
Solo. Oh my gosh,
it was a good finish.
Yeah, they San Diego Loyal did this to themselves.
Literally 30 seconds. Everybody's asking for offsides. No, it was just poor coverage in the defense.
My friend is a big Yaro fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, wow, this is probably this guy's a freaking beast.
Yeah, and he is.
Look who missed that mark.
Who was it?
Nah, not to say plain, but look, he has a long hair and a ponytail.
Is it? No, it's not. Is it?
Between him and Stoneman.
It is. Yeah. No, 100%.
I mean, to be fair, why is Yaro there as well?
Yeah. I mean,
it was horrible communication in that one. And they caught you off guard because, again, that guy that crossed the ball shouldn't be that wide open. And those 3, it was Jack Blake, Ibarra, and Bodily left them wide open. So.
And then you can just see.
I just feel bad for Austin. Because he had the best game of his career. For San Diego Loyal, and
just his soul had to have left his body.
Man, that's just, it's a stab, you know. Oh, hey, you got some text messages there, boy?
Yeah, I'm actually going to be on Orange and Black Soccer Cast representing San Diego, trying to fill in for Alan in his position. The great job that he does, the Orange County podcast tonight.
To fill, man.
Absolutely.
Are you nervous?
I heard he's He's at a
Well, good thing we're prepping with this one.
absolutely positively. But I think you know.
Hey, but I mean, talking about that, you're going to OC tomorrow.
I'm gonna be going to OC, so I will be on the bus. I know I heard a couple people that are gonna be going. I've heard a rumor by Darren Smith that Darren Smith might make an appearance on the bus. So that'll be fun if we sit next to each other. If he sits next to the degenerates in the back of the bus with me.
Are you going in the back of the bus?
I don't know, because like everybody used the restroom and I was literally next to the restroom, but that's sometimes you got to take one for the team. Like you just got to be there and you know,
because it's a good view, like with the GoPro.
yeah. And like on the way back, like it's just literally just chilling. The lights are on, like, but yeah, so I mean, it's going to be a great time. A lot of people coming to, Orange County. Hopefully,
I wish I could make it.
Hopefully,
I really wish I could make it.
Hopefully, the club didn't jinx themselves after asking for deposits for
man.
a.
Yikes! You guys know me, and I'm the biggest jinx I know. And I brought that up to Tony. I was like, "Oh no, ya que hizo San Nicoloyo."
Yeah,
They just jinxed themselves, asking
that
for
out there.
deposits. But by the way, 3 points clinch a home playoff game. And if you clinch a home playoff game by Thursday, and you're not a full season ticket member, you can purchase your playoff ticket.
Yummy, yeah.
Llame ya, San Diego Loyal.
Hit up our boys. 1-800-LOYAL. That's not the number.
If San Diego Loyal clinch a home playoff game,
Oh shit.
I will buy a hat and do a giveaway.
Okay.
One of those new Leal hats.
Those are pretty dope. Those are pretty cool.
I'll buy one and I'll do a giveaway for it.
Went down to the store, talked about the stadium with a couple of people, Landon, Guido, so that again is up there. I think we'll
That's
just,
if they clinch the game tomorrow.
if they clinch tomorrow.
That means they have to win.
They have to win.
They have to win.
So check that out. Hopefully.
I mean, if they lose, they still got a point ahead and they still control their own destiny in the future and they can still make a home playoff.
yes.
It'd be dope to clinch it at home.
Yeah.
With a goal from Corey Herzog to break the record.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be so
That'd be
fantastic.
great. Yeah, that'd be fantastic if he. It's gonna be a matter of time just before he's able to get it. As our armed service members are flying above our head.
There's a flyby for the Dodgers because they won.
God, it's disgusting. They're down 2-1. They're still down 2-1.
It's okay. That's okay. But yeah, I mean, sucks for Blake Bodley, just here for 3 games.
Sí, vato. Yeah, he did all right.
Gone and will be forgotten.
Gone too soon. I mean, I still remember I'm All Night.
Jack Maher.
I
mean, the triplet. Oh, nice.
So you want to watch the Manchester United game with Chiva on Saturday? Go ahead and
Sunday. The I will be at 3 Punkels with 2 of my buddies. They're Liverpool fans, so that should be interesting.
Stadium.
Man U's gonna win that game.
Vans,
Against
trucks,
Liverpool.
cars, all must be sold.
You think Man U can beat Liverpool?
No, absolutely not. Especially how I just saw Liverpool destroy. I mean, in the first half.
You know what?
Atletico Madrid. You really have one of the worst C's I've ever heard.
You're just mad because you can't do it because he doesn't play for your team. That was pretty bad. 619 Talker, I know you're watching. Who has a better C?
I do. Anyway,
ready, set.
no, I'm not gonna. Let's not.
Ready?
Our,
Ready?
Our
Set.
listeners, go.
You go first.
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 I knew you were gonna mute me.
I wasn't.
I just knew it. I knew
No.
it. I'm not gonna do it now.
Good.
I'm not gonna.
That was the point of me putting my fingers
Bitch,
here.
don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
I can feel your energy from 2 planets away. I
He's a
got my
huge
drink, I
Kendrick
got
fan.
my music.
Yeah,
I'm on
yeah.
sharing for today. I'm chilling. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I'm trying to keep it alive and I compromise the feelings that we
Watch
love.
this get copyrighted because it's
I can feel the changes. Okay, now open your mind and listen to me, Kendrick.
halftime show. Kendrick, wow, for the Super Bowl.
It's so bad, all the things that those rappers have said, but they cancel John Gruden. Good, they cancel John Gruden, but Bato, what are you doing as the NFL? Anyway,
Yikes. Hey man, yes, Champions League is back after a long international break and another extra week. We had some pretty good games, and probably the biggest one was Liverpool against Atletico Madrid.
and it was a really good game because earlier in the day you had you had Manchester United destroying Club Brugge, where in Belgium, where De Bruyne
Manchester
is
City,
from.
you mean? I think. Oh no.
I said Manchester City, Man U versus
Oh.
Club Brugge. Las
Man
Brujas.
U?
Manchester City.
You said Man U.
No, I didn't. I said Manchester City twice.
No, we're going back
Twice.
and you said Man U.
um,
But yeah, I mean, City handled 4-1. I mean, I'm so pissed because I have a fantasy and I had Cancelo and Ruben Diaz and Ederson, and I need that clean sheet for more points, and they always get scored on.
it was a really good game. You had the game starting with Mohamed Salah showing that he is, as Chiva put it, the Egyptian Robin, because pretty much that's all he does.
His cut to the middle is nasty.
Yeah,
like,
no, it
and
really
there's
is.
nothing like Robin does, because Robin has that nasty curler, but Salah has it too. But I mean, I hate Robin for Mexico, but yeah, but the Salah dude, okay, he heard somewhere. He heard.
Somebody told him.
He listened
Somebody
to two
told
balls
him.
in the mic, and he saw that I said, he listened, and I said that he's a little overrated, and he stepped it up, and now he's probably one of the best players currently in the world. This guy's just playing on a phenomenal level. He is unstoppable. This guy's just, oh man, he's scoring some crazy goals and doing some amazing things. And I'm a little scared for Manchester United on Sunday, because if we start Maguire, we're done for. I really hope we start Bailey and Lindelof.
You're still gonna get destroyed because this team is just a little bit too much. Because you saw the goal that Naby Keita.
We'll talk about that right
You-
now.
you-
Yeah,
you saw the goal by Naby Keita?
Yeah, dude. Well, to score 3 on Atletico Madrid is impressive enough. Atletico Madrid is known to be a wall, and not just on Atletico Madrid at home. Like, they're known to be absolutely Tony Botch. Hey, did he mean bitch?
No, it's botch.
What's botch?
So in wrestling, it's a term where you botch a move. So let's say I'm trying to do a pile driver on you, but then I land you on your neck instead of your head and paralyze you.
It's
a botched move.
Tony bitch. I'm like, yeah, he is a bitch.
Hey.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, Salah's playing on a phenomenal level.
Actually,
You
we
got Van
have-
Dijk back.
Talking about Salah, we actually have exclusive audio at what exactly happened because Salah just turned it on. And I think I just fucked it up because I put copy on this instead of paste. And now it's done.
We interrupt this show because Tony effed up.
Because Tony's trying to do something really stupid that's not worth it, but I'm committed too much. So
Yeah, no, go
So
ahead.
keep talking
do it.
about the
Yeah, no,
game.
I mean, yeah. Tony mentioned that for the goals for Atletico Madrid, the Liverpool defense was leaving too much space, and that's Alexander-Arnold pushing up too much. Joao Felix is shredding the defense, and Griezmann scoring 2 goals against Liverpool. Missing much 619 soccer at Barcelona.
You
miss him
taking
much?
shots.
You miss him much? Yeah, Griezmann and Suarez. Suarez coming in at sub, and I mean, Griezmann's doing pretty good. He's scoring some goals now, and something that he didn't do at Barcelona, I guess. But it was a good game for the first half, 2-2, unstoppable, and then Griezmann just with the accidental nastiest foul
Yeah,
I've
I'll
seen
show that
this
right now.
season.
But now, so sorry.
what do you
We
have?
have the actual audio of what ended up happening in order to turn Salah's
Audio?
season around. Yeah, it's audio.
What are you talking about?
We have an exclusive as because
Is
you said
this-
that the word
yeah.
traveled over to
Yeah,
to
Salah's here.
Liverpool.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
is actually the audio of the person who informed him that we were talking shit.
مرحبا صلاح، لقد سمعت كرتين وميكروفون يتحدثان عن طريقة لعبك.
And the Salah responded, pretty strongly, and he said that I will show Tony and Chiva, because that literally translate. I had to put it into our software because there's no intern anymore. He said, "Hey Salah, I heard 2 balls in a mic are talking shit about how you play," and then he responded with, "I will show Tony and Chiva how I play soccer," and the rest is history.
I mean, there you have it. You heard it here first at 2 balls
You heard
in
it
the
here
mic.
first. There's a software that we use.
I don't know who snitched. Who snitched?
Yeah, 619 Soccer. Was it you?
No, I
Hector?
love Joao Felix though. Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
hey,
Joao Felix had a
1904
great-
lost again, by the way.
Oh,
That's
oh.
what we have for
packed
1904.
house. packed house.
Absolutely.
I think there's more fans that go watch Inter.
Yes, check out Inter at Mission Bay High School next Sunday
At 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
So right
Mission
after
Bay
the
High
Loyal
School.
game, head over to Mission Bay
Vámonos.
High School.
I'll do that. But here's the red card that you were talking about.
Oh, yes.
If it'll
It was the most
load.
non-intentional, nastiest foul I have seen. This guy left his cleats up on the player's ear. Firmino's ear. He's messing up that smile, man.
I like how it still bothers you that I won that quiz.
We don't talk about the past here.
Um,
Oh, by the way, what's...
check the stream. Make sure we're good.
Yeah, no.
Oh, we are. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just the internet's a little slow today.
I know. It's wild. So you have a ball getting bounced out of the area for Liverpool.
Can you show this or no?
No, but fuck it.
Oh, my gosh. Oh. Yes. Yikes. Ay, Griezmann. Griezmann.
He goes for a karate
Griezmann.
kick, has his eye on the ball the whole time. I love the reaction from the commentators.
Oh, la la.
Oh la la! No!
Yeah, no, that's definitely a red card. Like, you know where that's not a red card?
The USL.
Or the Liga MX.
Look at that. Just like he's looking directly
Oh, he
at
got
the
ball first.
He did actually.
He did, but
He did. And
hey,
you
like
could-
Alan Underwood said in a tweet for the U.S. match, I think, just because you get ball first doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a foul. Apparently. Oh la la. Oh man.
that's a drop. That needs to be here somehow.
Oh la la. Oh la la. Yes, we should do that. Oh, pass some saliva, man. Who else did we have? Barcelona. Oh no, I'm sorry. PSG.
Oh.
I was thinking Messi, and you know my mind is still Barcelona, but no, in PSG, he's in a better club now.
You know what I have to say about that statement?
What do you have to say? No.
So
I'm sorry,
Messi.
619 soccer. Both Griezmann scored 2 goals. Messi scored 2 goals.
Messi scored 2 goals?
Yes, he did. Dude, he scored a nice penalty, and Messi's not known for his penalties, but he scored a
Absolutely
little
not.
panenka, cheeky panenka, and man,
We're gonna lose our one viewer. Just fine.
Sorry, 619 soccer.
But yeah, so it was oh la la.
And then we had Real Madrid, Vinicius Jr., Vinicius Craquinho over here just dominating, and Benzema just turning people away and just being so skillful, assisting twice.
So talk a little bit behind on the PSG game too. Like Messi's not the best player on his team right now.
No?
Mbappe.
You think-
Mbappe. After that goal that he made, like he got the ball at halfway, and he makes things happen like that.
Wait. How are
Current
you-
form, current run, current way things are going.
They both scored 2 goals, right?
Yeah, but if you look at the whole season overall, it's been Mbappe.
The young season so far?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right now, like right now, like right now,
I don't know.
right now.
I don't know. Like, the thing is, you have Messi and Ronaldo at different categories, different levels. Like,
Mhm.
is it that time where you can start saying, okay, these players are way better? Is it that time already? Is it?
I mean,
It's like, are you
sure.
gonna? Oh, man, I don't want to change it to football terms.
You
so
want to
I'm not-
classify?
I'm
I
not.
mean, let's look at another team, right? Who's the best player in the Bundesliga right now?
Lewandowski.
Or Haaland? Or you don't judge him on Champions League. I'm talking Bundesliga. Don't judge him on Champions League.
Lewandowski.
Okay. Or Haaland. And Haaland is arguable, right?
You can make an
So
argument.
you can
yes.
make an
You
argument
make
that
an
Mbappe
argument,
is the
yes.
better player in PSG.
Fati
And-
better
and,
than Vinicius. Ooh.
Why? Because he wears the number 10. That weighs like 10,000 pounds.
If Ansu Fati scores 2 goals tomorrow, maybe we'll talk. But I think Vinicius is a more complete player right now. He's just playing at a great level. Ansu Fati needs to prove that he's not going to get injured every season at his young age.
Adios. 2-3 se lleva, shoots it all the way up. Vinicius is playing really well. Benzema again being.
Yeah.
Should Benzema be considered for Ballon d'Or? As Zidane said?
Absolutely. He should.
He's not gonna win.
He's not going to win.
He shouldn't win.
Dude, I'm still on Lewandowski. Lewandowski should get that since he got robbed from the year that it got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sorry, but Lewandowski's just breaking records left and right, scoring so many goals. Yes, he's in the Bundesliga. And yes, he needs to win a Champions League again. But, oh, man, this guy is just phenomenal.
AJ Styles.
Huh?
That's a wrestler.
Oh.
AJ Styles, the phenomenal one.
Oh. I
And
don't want to
no,
watch
shut up. You're just going to watch his
I want to watch wrestling.
AJ Styles. He actually has a really, really cool entrance.
Does he? Oh, he looks like a nice fella.
He's actually from like the Midwest, and he talks like this.
Does
and
he really? This guy looks like he's in a rock band.
No, he really does. Don't do talk like this. Listen to this.
Is that him?
No, that's
Oh,
Roman
okay.
Reigns.
I was about to say.
Listen to this entrance, bro. And he comes in with "I am phenomenal."
That's confidence.
Can it be? It is! The phenomenal one is here! AJ Styles!
Okay, yeah, he does look like a country boy.
Está bien perro ese güey.
See?
Like, está bien perrísimo, güey. I'll show you.
We want
maybe.
AJ Brown?
We'll talk about
Lewa
football.
deserved it last year, not this year. I mean, he should win it this year for last year. Se lo robaron, compa. It is what it is, right?
It is what it is.
But yeah, we have Man U playing in the Champions League tomorrow, and I'm
Yes.
really hoping they don't disappoint against Atalanta. Atalanta is not an easy team to beat. If we're getting destroyed by Leicester City, I'm not having too high expectations for tomorrow.
yeah.
All it out? Question mark.
So Chelsea also plays tomorrow against Malmo, Zlatan Ibrahimovic's old
If
team.
Lukaku does not score a hat trick, I need him to score a hat trick for my fantasy, Tony. Can you give him a call and be like, hey, like I need you to score a hat trick, or Havertz?
Tuchel actually came out. Thomas of the variety, Mr. Tuchel, actually came out and said in defense of Lukaku, like this was played way too many games. Like he's
Don't tell me
probably
he's not
exhausted.
starting.
No, I mean he is, but he's just like why he has gone on such a dry spell in goals. Because he's important. He's important. No, I mean he's important to the team. Like you wouldn't have so many.
Worst camera work
options.
of all time. Hey, us?
No, he's talking about. See, like this is how in tune I am, Chiva, with this stuff. He's actually talking about the video I just showed you where AJ Styles gets to debut, but the it's still on Roman Reigns, and you were like, is that AJ Styles? And I was like, no, that's the Universal Champ, the big dog, the head of the table, the head of the bloodline, being advised by the one and only Paul Heyman, who used to be Brock Lesnar's advocate.
You know, I said Lukaku, please score a hat trick.
Yeah.
One with each of his 3 legs.
I mean,
Te
he
jala,
needs
güey.
no, he
That's
needs to
funny.
do something because you know
This is the game, right? Against Malmo.
against Malmo, and
Like,
you
it
should
should
be scoring a couple goals in there. But I mean, talking about the struggles and why you're worried about being able to beat Atalanta is because your Manchester United is not doing so well as they fall to 6th place after losing 4-2 against Leicester City. What happened, Shiva? No, they have world class.
No.
Still
He is.
The defense of Maguire and
No.
and
Okay,
we still
okay.
got Lindelof,
No,
Sancho,
okay.
Ronaldo.
Hey,
Ronaldo.
listen here.
Say.
Listen here. We are getting outplayed and outcoached.
Everybody is
Every
every
game.
single game.
Every game. And
What
there's
ways?
all the defenders, and I'm very hopeful we have a miracle season like Chelsea last year where we get rid of our coach, quote unquote. He's not a fucking coach. I'm sorry. Here's the thing. I don't think the players see him as a boss. I don't think they have that fear. When you're talking to your boss, any job you have respect, and you have that always. I can't say certain things, or I can't do certain things because this is the boss, you know.
Yeah,
I don't think there's that with Manchester United.
yeah. I mean, you can't,
Players are more scared of Ronaldo
yeah.
than Ole.
You can't
Like-
say that wedding DJ is a very respectable job. If that's a thing.
He's not my boss anymore.
You know, you really can't say like, oh, stop now.
Yeah. Anyways,
Boys and Girls Club is fantastic. They're a fantastic institution to work for. I wish them well.
yeah, absolutely. Anyways, you have a solid lineup. You have Maguire, who is playing a little hurt, but this guy's just absolutely ass.
So Lindelof, Maguire, Mr. Savior, Mr. Renaissance, career man, Luke Shaw.
I'm sorry.
Wan-Bissaka on the right, Mr. Red Card himself, running himself another yellow card, filthy player it seems. Pogba with his new hairdo, a little
He's had that
tinge of-
hairdo already.
Little tinge of
He's had that already.
well, it's not working, so he better change it up or do
He's
something
had
about
that
it.
already. No,
Because
here's
I don't
the
know.
thing. Here's the thing.
uh-huh.
Greenwood had a rocket and scored a golazo, and then Maguire completely fucks up, and Tielemans scores a fucking beautiful ass goal.
As much as I love and I've always loved Nemanja Matic,
Yeah, no way.
I don't know what he's doing starting for Manchester United.
No, yeah, no.
Send him to Everton, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
no, he should not
he
be in our
shouldn't
starting
be.
lineup. I really want them to start McTominay. He should be learning from Fernandes and Pogba and other players among that.
And that's the thing. Like, you talk about Pogba, you talk about Ronaldo, you talk about bringing in Sancho, but then you're playing him next to Matic. You're playing him next to Fred. Like, that's a huge hole that if Man U fixes, can potentially do something. Drop down Fernandes or have some other option at striker, because Cavani too is a good option. He's playing his balls off too.
And Gary Neville said, you know what, like, I don't see the players at Manchester United, like the stars, putting in that work, like that effort that Sadio Mane plays with, or other players like De Bruyne and other otros cracks que le echan huevos cada jugada, off the ball movements, you know, always running. You're not seeing that with Man U, and you're not seeing that effort, and that plays a part with playing for your coach. Juegas a ganar para tu coach y para el equipo, para el escudo. And they're not doing that with Ole. And I'm sorry, but now officially, I am officially #Ole out.
Well, Chiva, it's it hurts me to say, but I have to disagree.
Of course, everybody
what?
is on Ole stays.
I have to disagree.
Ole and of
Ole
course,
has
because
been a
nobody wants us to
revelation.
succeed.
Is a revelation as
Now
a head
that
coach.
everybody saw that Ole is not a great manager, that we all thought, yes, he built a nice squad, and yes, he built this team, but so did Frank Lampard for Chelsea,
figured it
and
out.
he's not a great coach.
We figured it out. We saw that, and we were like, you know what? You're the legend. You built this team, but it's just not. You're not the guy.
Yeah.
Bring in somebody with
And
experience.
I'm sorry. I
Tuchel.
know there's people out there that really like Ole, and I'm sorry. You have to realize this guy. I mean, yes, he built this team. Yes, he has done pretty good. But look at his record. Like, Champions League record, oh my God, it's so garbage. Losing in every freaking semifinal or final that he plays in. Like, I mean, he's got to go. He's got to fucking go.
Reports are that Ronaldo requested Zidane. Like,
And I'm a
that's
little
I don't
worried
know if
because I'm a
that's
Zidane
true.
critic. And the thing is, he won those 3 Champions
League
Leagues,
back to-
pero con
yeah.
un equipazo de cracks. And
Yeah.
on paper, this is a really good freaking team.
It's no Real Madrid in those years.
It's
but
not,
yeah.
it's not Real Madrid in those teams. It's not the same Ronaldo. But if he's able, the thing with that Real Madrid is the chemistry that team had. What did Bonucci say? Bonucci said in interview that Ronaldo is what killed their mentality and got them way too complacent, thinking he can't carry them. Just saying. I mean, Bonucci, ¿qué sabe Bonucci de la Premier League?
I mean, no. I
¿Qué
mean,
sabe Bonucci
he's
de la
saying
Premier
that. I mean, he's saying that he just became too self-centered.
Oh, he's talking about the team.
Yeah.
Their team.
When
Okay.
he was there, because he was in Juventus, so like he saw it unravel, and
You know what? You can say it like that, you can see that, pero cuando llega un crack, un vato de este nivel de Ronaldo a tu equipo,
Yeah.
takes over the leadership, bro, and all
Yeah.
that, and then just leaves after
Managerial role,
after 2
apparently.
years, you're gonna be a little salty and you're gonna talk a little shit. So
Yeah.
I don't trust what Bonucci has to say or any players from Juventus have to say about Ronaldo, because other players that have played Ronaldo and won stuff will argue differently.
yeah.
So
I mean, it's interesting, but let's talk about a successful team right now in Chelsea.
Liverpool, oh.
In Chelsea, who's being incredibly successful, and they're playing their asses off. Look, they won barely 1-0 to a Brentford team at
But
home.
you're gonna have those games, right?
And that's the mark of a championship level team. The year that Leicester won, like they beat these low level teams in tough matches where usually it's very easy to just lose.
You're gonna win ugly sometimes. That's
And-
the reality of soccer.
And this team is playing
Look
well.
at those
Where
shots from Brentford.
yeah, no, Brentford did.
How many saves did
crazy.
Mendy have in this game?
Mendy had how many saves did you have on the stats? Stats.
Arriba, arriba, arriba. Abajo, abajo, abajo. Shots on target. 7 shots on target.
7 shots on target. So
Like-
7 stops, and they were incredible stops. There was one.
Did any hit the posts? They were all
no.
saves. They were all saves.
Yeah, no,
then?
they were all saves. There was one off his face. I mean, he did
Dude,
everything. Like
He's he's the best goalkeeper in the
That's-
league right now,
that's him
right?
hitting him in the face. Right
He's
there.
the best goalkeeper in the league right now.
Yeah, he has to be.
Top 3 goalkeepers in the Premier League right now?
And honestly,
Alisson, De Gea,
Ederson,
and Mendy. No?
no, I don't put that.
Because De Gea's playing great. If it was 4-2, yes, but did you see the goals?
As a goalkeeper, I don't see that too, though. You got 4 goals scored on. That's the baseline of it. Like you got 4 goals scored on. Same
his
thing.
fault.
No, I mean it's not his fault, but you still got 4 goals scored on, and that's the mentality that most goalkeepers have. Is like, I don't care about the offense. I don't care about the goals necessarily because I can't influence that too much.
I can see that, but
But-
I really hope this doesn't affect his confidence because De Gea is, besides this game, he's playing at a top level and
Yeah.
he's saved Man United from getting scored on so many other goals this season so far. So I put him top 5 for sure. Right now, I've been saying it. He's top 5 in the world right now. It's his confidence thing, and he's just playing at a great freaking level.
Yeah. So Mendy, no, he's proved me wrong too because I didn't have that much confidence in him even
Yeah.
after winning Champions League. I was like, okay, he's in a good squad, he's in a good defense, but you know what? He actually plays really well.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
has a very great experience. Playing coming over from Uber Eats League One. But no, he's probably the best goalkeeper in the league as of now.
Best goalkeeper since Czech for Chelsea.
Yes.
Better than Courtois. Courtois at Chelsea was not good, but
Yeah, no, he wasn't. I've never liked Courtois.
yeah. I mean,
And in that battle of Courtois versus De Gea, I have to give it to De Gea. I like the way he plays. I don't like the way Courtois plays. I don't like him. I don't. He's not a. I don't know.
yeah, I'm not
Something
a
about him.
big fan of Courtois either.
But yeah, so the table now a little bit different than it was. It's looking like oh wait, Chelsea is on top. First place alongside Liverpool with 18. Second place, 17 points. Manchester City, they're firing on some cylinders, even though they still don't have
And we always see this,
Striker.
and we always see this in the Premier League. We always see one team in the top 4, like 10, 12 games into the Premier League.
They've
and
won 4.
Right now it's Brighton,
Who have you guys beat? Crystal Palace. All right.
Swansea.
Didn't lose against Arsenal.
Swansea was EFL.
Didn't lose against Norwich. All right, so they're not losing.
They beat Leicester.
They
Oh my
beat
God, we're
Leicester.
gonna lose
Oh,
against Brighton.
You guys are going to get your ass handed to. Brighton
lose
beat Brentford
Brentford.
1-0. Lost. Okay. Cardiff. No, that's something else. Burnley. No, this is
Not bad. Not bad.
not bad. Not bad.
Not
Not
bad.
bad. But yeah, and then wait, where are Spurs?
Whoa.
Oh,
Fifth.
fifth. Okay. Ooh. I mean, sorry, like being on top, it's like
Está bien lejos abajo. Hace frío acá abajo. Hace frío.
if the season was to end right now, you would not qualify for Europa. Just letting you know.
We're winning the Champions League.
Oh, sí, vato.
Simón, no? Simón.
But yeah, so Chiva is stoking the fire that is Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, that guy me está cayendo el hocico, and I love it. I
Absolutely.
love it. I love being wrong when it involves players like that, just like doing what they're doing and having fun at it. You can tell he's having a blast with Liverpool right now, and it sucks if Real Madrid's probably gonna get him next year,
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a mess.
and he's gonna go downhill for there, like with Real Madrid.
When the first
I
2
remember
years
when
of
we
Real,
watched it.
Barca.
At Real and Barca still couldn't really be.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, Yeah,
That's how
absolutely.
it happens. It's like the residue, like the hangover of being a good team. You know, you're still competitive, but you're not a good team for a little bit. But crazy to see that end for some big teams like Barcelona and Manchester United. Just sad state of affairs. Let's move into our last part, and it is the NFL. And with that, we have to decide who won week 6 pick'ems.
Yikes.
Week 6 pick'ems, we're going to go over the games, some notable performances, and then decide who won. So far, you have 3 push-ups that you can call at any point.
You have one.
I have only 1 push-up, so hopefully I can make it a little bit more even because I want to hang it over your head too. So if we look at the first game, which was back over.
That's the.
I know it's Sunday.
Yeah.
It's not loading correctly. Google, come on.
The Bucks against your Birds. Fly, Eagles, fly.
So 28-22, Tampa, Brady, and everybody else who won the Super Bowl last year marches into Philadelphia, and the score doesn't do it justice. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers destroyed the Eagles. Tom Brady, again, putting up those yards, putting up those touchdowns, playing like he's always played. Like, it's not even like, oh, like a young Tom Brady. Like, no, it's just how he's consistently been playing.
Yeah.
In this game, Leonard Fournette turned it on, 2 touchdowns.
Fantasy-wise,
You
want
want
to
very
have
well.
him. He's doing good this past couple weeks.
Antonio Brown still racking up those yards and
I
stats.
got him in a trade.
I traded him away along with Stephon Diggs for Najee Harris. I had to.
That team is stacked for you,
I
right?
had to. Yeah, I still have.
These are
Cooper
not
Kupp.
these are not trades in the fantasy 2 balls fantasy league. 'Cause we're not
Because
talking about that
sucking
league.
ass in there.
Fucking
You know who is sucking ass? Jalen Hurts, 12 of 26, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 115 yards.
Yeah.
Bale Basura, 44 yards rushing. I mean, it is what it is. 2 touchdowns that way. Fantasy wise, trash. It's trash time. So same reason why I liked Bortles. But yeah, I chose the Bucks on that one.
Me
you chose
too.
the Bucks on that one as well. We move on to Sunday.
We move on. We fly across the Viejo Continente in
To
London. And
Dolphins versus the Jags.
Jaguars win their first game in over a year.
That's crazy. They 20-game losing streak. They finally break that with Urban Meyer still somehow being a head coach in the NFL. It's a home.
He's still a coach, but not John Gruden. From
Isn't that
something
crazy?
7 years ago.
This is the
That's
greatest thing
crazy.
to ever happen to
That is
Urban
crazy.
Meyer is John Gruden's emails. 20-23, they win off a field goal kick at the end of the game. Tua Tagovailoa coming back for the Dolphins. They
Not
are
a bad performance.
not bad. I mean, it is what it is. The home game for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, 319 yards, 1 touchdown. I feel like Trevor Lawrence walks around barefoot. Right?
Why do you say that?
I don't know. He just looks like it. Like his hair down, like, hey guys.
Like when he was in college, he walked to classes barefoot.
Yeah, bro.
He was that guy.
Yeah, it was that guy.
Man, I had the Jaguars.
I had the Dolphins there, so I
Woo,
lose that
I'm
one.
up. I'm
Oh,
up.
Boy, oh boy, that's not good. Looking over to the next game, which was the Panthers matching
And I
on
hate
up.
this because I couldn't decide between the Vikings and the Panthers, and I went scared mode and picked the Panthers because you said Panthers first, and I played it safe. I should have gone with my instinct and
Yeah, you
picked
really
the
should
Vikings.
have. I didn't pick the Vikings either. I
And,
picked the
man,
Panthers.
This was a shootout, man.
It was Kirk Cousins, unvaccinated self, threw for 373 yards, 3 touchdowns.
This was a game where
Dalvin Cook came back too.
Yes, Dalvin Cook came out and he played a hell of a game. And Sam Darnold was being the Jets Sam Darnold for the first 3 quarters, and 4th quarter Sam Darnold came back to life and pretty much tied the game and went to overtime.
Sam Darnold and Jared Goff are the same quarterback.
Oh,
Convinced me
Wow.
otherwise. Chuba Hubbard again having a hilarious name in the NFL, doing well. So
he's not
pick him
putting
up.
up Mike Davis numbers from last year, but he's doing okay.
He's doing all right. So we got that one wrong. Both of us chose the Panthers,
Yeah.
and that was a mistake. Looking on back into the next game, which was the Chargers versus the Ravens.
Man, what
Ah.
happened to the Chargers here,
Huh.
dude? Like, they let me down so bad in this game.
It's crazy. 34-6. The Baltimore Ravens are a machine right now.
These
The
guys are
Baltimore
playing like
Ravens
contenders. They lost their first game against the Raiders, or the second game against the Raiders.
2 field goals. Justin Herbert.
No.
did
It was a
nothing.
touchdown, and he missed.
Oh, he missed the
the
extra point. That's right.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert couldn't get it done. Eckler couldn't get it done. Mike Davis couldn't get it done.
I think Eckler had like 7 yards rushed.
He had 7 yards rushing and in 6 carries, 6 attempts. It was just not a good day at the office for the Chargers. But Lamar Jackson and company, like, they did really well. 34-6, stopping one of the most powerful offenses in the league. I had the Ravens.
I had the Chargers.
Hell
and
yes.
now we're tied up, and I don't think it's gonna look good for me too.
After that, there was the Rams versus the Giants. The
Rams
are going to
handled.
win.
They did what they had to do.
What they had to do. It's fine. The New York Giants suck ass, so I got the Rams on that one as well.
Me too.
Then
Cooper
moving
Kupp
on.
just balled out.
Cooper Kupp is fantastic to have in fantasy. 31-3, the Indianapolis Colts finally get a win at home with Carson
I really thought the
Wentz.
Texans were gonna hold on to the Colts a little bit, and absolutely got destroyed.
So that happened. The Indianapolis Colts do well. It's crazy that the Colts still have somebody named Marlon Mack on their team and don't use him.
It's crazy. And also T.Y. Hilton came back, and he had a pretty decent game.
Yeah, he had a pretty decent game, but Jonathan Taylor is the guy to have in that team in fantasy sense. The Houston Texans suck.
I went with the Colts.
I went with the Colts too.
Yeah, of course.
I went with the Chiefs on this one because the Washington football team is not a good team either, especially after what? Antonio Gibson was actually injured in early into the game. Scary Terry also injured. Will he play? Will he not play? It was up in the air.
It's not looking good for the Washington football team. Heineke is not a reliable quarterback. Not much to say in this one. The Chiefs, I mean, they started off pretty slow, but it was all about Darrell Williams in this one. If you picked him up in fantasy, no Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So Darrell Williams put on a show, 62 yards, 2 touchdowns. Great to have in fantasy. And what else can you say about the Chiefs? They're just not convincing me, though. They're not convincing. They're a 3-3 team, and rightfully so.
Didn't know Jerick McKinnon played for them.
Yeah,
it's wild.
So
I took the Chiefs on that one. You took the Chiefs, the Packers, and the Bears. El Clásico de Clásicos, one of the Clásico de Clásicos in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers. Did you see this?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers giving a piece of his mind to the entire 2 Balls and a Mic is brought to you in part by Nail Clippers. Get those things trimmed. And by Aflac. Do you need insurance by a duck? Aflac is right for you.
Is it a
And
duck?
by
It's not a goose.
and by the background characters of State Farm commercials. The real heroes in State Farm commercials.
Aaron Rodgers.
No, he's not the main guy. It's him and then El Vato
Yeah,
from State Farm, but then the auxiliary characters are the rest. Aaron Rodgers giving a piece of his mind after doing the most massive discount double check. I've never seen such discount double checkness.
Do you think how much money does he make from State Farm by celebrating like that when he scores a touchdown? Can you look that up?
No, that's a wrestling thing.
It's a discount double check.
No, it's a wrestling thing.
I know, but he does that in the State Farm commercials.
Yes, he does.
And when you see
He's a wrestling fan.
I know, but when you see it, you think discount double check.
No,
I'm sorry, but if
Whatever.
you don't watch wrestling and you see Aaron Rodgers doing that, you're thinking State Farm.
Aaron Rodgers beats the Bears. He's like 25-2, 25-4 against the Bears in his lifetime.
The Bears, they're not the best football team this year.
They really are not. So,
but they have the same record as the Chiefs, so.
absolutely. And then the Bengals and the Lions. I thought the Lions
had the Packers, right?
Fine. I did have the Packers.
Okay,
I put
me too.
Aaron, but yes.
Joe Burrow had fun against the Lions. Just
Lions.
completely destroyed. Joe
feel
Mixon
so
had
bad
a
for the
great
Lions.
game.
Mm-hmm.
And Jared Goff is just playing at a pretty sad level. With no weapons, of course. Hawkinson's his only target. And what else can you say about the Lions and Jared Goff? Like, this was expected?
We are who we thought they were. Literally.
Do you still think they're the best, worst team in the league? I mean, they're the only 0-6 team.
The Jaguars
The
are
Jaguars
alright.
now?
No, you know who the best worst team is?
The Chiefs? The
Um,
Patriots?
nope, nope,
The Eagles?
nope. Our next game,
The Browns?
the Browns. The
Wow,
Browns are the
you-
best worst team because like they're about to
Wow.
lose a bunch of games.
With Nick Chubb out and Kareem Hunt now in the
Something
IR.
went wrong. So yeah, Nick Chubb is now in the IR. Hunt is in the IR.
I had the Bengals. You did too,
You-
right?
yeah,
Oh, no, you had the Lions.
No, I had the Lions. Yeah,
Oh, we're tied?
yeah. I chose the Cardinals in this one though.
I
What did you choose?
didn't. I chose the Browns.
Only because I know Baker Mayfield's shoulder is hanging on a thread. That guy's about to hit the IR. It's not looking good for them. You have Case Keenum as a backup. You know, you have an unhealthy Jarvis Landry. You have no running backs. It's not going to be a good couple of weeks for the Bears.
Yeah.
So I chose the Arizona Cardinals, who are still undefeated, 6-0. Moving on
You're
to
up right now by 1.
the Cowboys versus the Patriots. Cowboys are the best team in the NFC East.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's as far as I'll go.
Absolutely.
That's as far as I'll go. They're the best team in the NFC East.
Yeah, they have a really strong
all they
offense.
get.
A lot of weapons. CeeDee Lamb was heavily used in this game
Yep.
after not being used for a couple weeks. Ezekiel Elliott
Because I
running
benched
he's
CeeDee
almost
Lamb,
himself.
I lost to that stupid team with the Drew Brees. The team that drafted Drew Brees and has 4 quarterbacks
I
in their
started
team
Nick Chubb
and had
so
Gronkowski in the starting lineup and 2 other zeros. I lost to that
I
team. in
completely
fantasy.
missed the notification again that Nick Chubb was out, and I hate myself for that.
Anyway,
But the Cowboys beat Mac Jones, who Mac Jones, fantasy-wise, worst quarterback ever. He's not a bad quarterback, though.
No, he's
Like,
not.
He's
Fantasy-wise,
yeah,
he's
he's
not,
a lot
but-
of. He knows how to throw under 10 yards every throw.
He's no Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott
No,
is
he's
having an MVP trajectory right now for what he's doing, and you know,
If it wasn't for the season Kyler Murray's having, Dak Prescott would be leading that race.
100%. I took the Cowboys in that one.
Me
Would you
too,
choose the
yeah.
Cowboys? The next game is going to be the Raiders versus the Broncos. The Raiders just fired Chucky John Gruden because of some emails.
Yeah, no.
going
So the
against Denver
Broncos are
Broncos.
the falsest 3-0 team ever.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, they played the Jets, the Jaguars, and I forgot who else, but it was another trash team, man. They lost the next 3 games now, and the Raiders looked pretty good against a pretty bad Broncos team.
And yeah, I chose the Raiders in this one because I
Me
knew they were
too.
going to come back. Hey, no, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I have a picture.
Hmm.
Yes, I did. I picked the Raiders.
Moving on to the Steelers versus the Seahawks. It was a tight game between Steelers and Seahawks in a game that shouldn't have been this tight, especially with the weapons that Pittsburgh has against a Russell
But
Wilson-less
it's still
Seattle Seahawks.
big old Ben, and he is terrible.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for the Steelers to play Haskins. If they start Haskins, I think they have a chance to put teams and give them a run for their money.
Absolutely. And the Steelers ended up winning that game.
I went with the Steelers.
I'm with the Steelers too. And Monday Night Football.
This had to be one of the
I took the
worst
Titans, I
coached
win.
teams. Yeah, you took the
I
Titans.
took the Titans. I win
You
this week.
won, Yeah,
I won
so-
this week.
Yeah, you won this week.
I
3-2.
I win.
It's 3-2. You're still down, and if you lose, you'll end up buying.
I'm
that
not going to be
jersey.
down after this week because I'm going to tie it up, and then I'm not going to lose for the rest of the season.
I highly doubt that. So let's run it.
So I win. Titans, good job. Derrick Henry's a monster. If
Yeah.
this was a fantasy friendly game, in all the sense.
I traded Derrick Henry in one of my leagues, and it's probably the best trade for my team. And out of that trade, I got Dalvin Cook, Cooper Kupp, and Antonio Brown.
That's actually a nice trade.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and look at next week's game, starting with Thursday, the Broncos versus the Browns. It's going to be a terrible
Man.
Thursday night game.
I'm so torn between this game.
I wrote the letter B, but I don't know which team to go
I
for.
know. Can they can tie?
They can, I mean, you can. Yeah, sure.
Both 3-3. No Kareem Hunt. No Nick Chubb. The
As
Broncos are so
Von
bad.
Miller sends message to whoever
isn't
plays
Jerry
tackle for
Ju-
Browns,
isn't-
I'm going to kill him. All
Isn't
right.
Jerry Judy coming back this game or no?
Maybe. He got activated off IR, so he's eligible to come back within the next 20 days.
Man, this is hard. Nick Chubb's not playing?
No, I don't think so. Kareem Hunt's out.
Okay, I'm going to go with Broncos right now. But if I see Nick Chubb's playing, can I change my picks
No.
or are they locked in?
They're locked in.
Fuck, okay, never mind. I haven't written it. Fuck. What did you put? You're not telling me, huh?
Nope. Starts with a B.
Yeah, nice. What about their hometown?
Their logo has orange.
Oh, shit. I'm going Browns.
I'm going Broncos. All right, so we're starting differently. It's already starting differently. Then we have the Chiefs, Titans.
Oh, my God. This is going to be a tough one,
Sunday.
too.
It's going to be a good matchup.
It is.
Terrible defense by the Chiefs against Derrick Henry.
But it's also a pretty bad defense from the Titans.
But I don't know. Can the Chiefs offense pull through?
Oh, man. We had some. The first two games are tough matchups.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You know what? They beat the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going Chiefs.
I'll go Chiefs too on that one. I think they're going to figure themselves out. Next is Washington. Packers. NFC game. Packers going to beat the Washington football team. Bengals, Ravens.
I'm not making
divisional.
this mistake again. I'm picking the Ravens. Sorry, Bengals. Bengals are doing good, but Ravens are too good.
100%. You got the Panthers versus the Giants.
I think the Panthers bounce back. The Giants are terrible.
Yeah, they have to. Like I said, Panthers should and can beat this one. It'd be a pretty hilarious fight if it happened out in the wild, but the Falcons and the Dolphins are going to battle together.
I think the Falcons just have a slightly better team than the Dolphins, so I'm going Falcons.
I'm gonna go Dolphins. Mike Florio. Flores is going to have a good game plan. He's going to bring Dolphins back in, especially with Tua coming back. The Jets and the Patriots.
Patriots.
You
the
have to.
The Jets just can't beat the Patriots ever.
It's on sus jefes. I feel bad for
Eagles,
them.
Raiders.
Eagles, Raiders. It's going to be a interesting matchup.
This is a tough one, too, because the Eagles are not that bad, but no Zach Ertz.
The Raiders are
Is Goddard coming back already? The Raiders are not that good, but they're fired up. I'm going Raiders. It's a tough one. Oh, man, against your team again. Wow.
I was right last week.
The Rams are going to demolish their old quarterback.
Jared Goff is going to find out holes that he didn't even know he existed for him.
Oh, shit.
Rams are going to...
Yeah, absolutely.
Bears and Buccaneers. Bucks.
Yeah, if Aaron Rodgers with the weapons he has can destroy the Bears, the Bucks are
it's going to be a game where the Bears win somehow.
Oh, man.
They always figure it out. Cardinals are going to destroy
yes, they are.
the Texans. Colts and 49ers. I think Carson Wentz is going to light up the 49ers. I'm going to take the Colts on that one. Real divisional rival for you.
This is a tough one, but I think. Oh, man, yeah. Fudge. I don't think the 49ers lose another game because they lost 2 in a row already, right? And they had a bye week.
Yeah.
Coming back. Some players are going to come back a little
Still
healthy-ish.
hurt, though. Colts finding their groove.
I'm going 49ers.
I'm going Colts on that one. And Monday Night Football, a year ago was Russell Wilson versus Drew Brees, 2 future Hall of Famers battling in prime time, has now turned into Geno Smith versus Jameis Winston.
Oh, man, I'm going Saints.
I'm going Saints just because they're rested too. Tiebreaker.
I'm going 46 points.
I'm going 47 points.
Huh. So if it goes over that, does that mean you win?
Yeah.
That's some bull.
You decided to say it. I was waiting. I was going to be like, all right.
All right, man.
But yeah, so that's what we have.
This about wraps it up for tonight, guys. Thank you guys for watching.
Good timing.
But yeah, I mean, make sure you check out that Loyal game tomorrow. If they win, they do clinch that home playoff match, and you definitely want to be for that game. That game is going to be a sellout, and hopefully me and Tony and I can both be there. I corrected myself.
Shout out to Tacos El Vaquero, who now makes burritos off of 3rd Avenue in front of 3 Punks Ale. Shout out to PB European and Imports. If you need any type of auto care and you're in the PB area, even if you're not, ask for Coach Alex from San Diego Internacional. San Diego Internacional plays this Sunday, 6 p.m. at Mission Bay High School. Check the links on our profile, that 2 Balls and a Mic on Twitter and on Instagram. Check out our YouTube where we'll have our vlogs of the last game against New Mexico and footage from the bus and 109 cam, travel cam, following us all the way to Orange County. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys. Appreciate every single one of you. Have a blessed night. Laters.